easy slide. You have 3 option routes. A lot can go on here. We have a quick bubble screen built into the play. That's going to be your hot. Typical way you're going to read this is going to be from that hot up to B to A, and just see which one of them comes open. And it's going to be that simple, honestly. You're going to go, once again, middle the trips, outside to inside. That's the general read. We're going to go now and break down some coverages, and then we'll have the free periods. So versus cover 2, the flat defenders who you need to identify. He's the corner. He stays low. As soon as the wide receiver clears the corner, you want to get that out to him quick. Versus cover 3 Sky, as soon as he's clear of the flat defender, he's going to curl and wait in that seam, and then you can make some moves, get on down the field. Now versus 3 Cloud, it's going to work very similar, except now the flat defender is the corner instead of the nickel or the safety or the linebacker. And now he's gone. And that's the thing with a lot of these plays. If you make the right reads, you have the right playmakers in, you can make these huge gains. Cover 3 zone blitz, no one's in the flat, you're going to hit it off immediately to that bubble. And versus cover 4, everyone's going to curl. So what we're going to do is we're going to throw it to that inside seam read there on the curl. That's going to be your fastest hitter. As soon as he declares that he's starting to spin is when you're going to throw it. Now versus man to wonder, I'm actually going to run the snag variation on it this time. I'm going to put the outside guy on a slant. If a guy's running a lot of man to wonder against you, that's going to do better than slide. Slide is a little weak versus man on its own, unless that seam read opens up with the post. Here on versus cover 1, once again, he's going to go to the curl. When you see either him or the outside trips guy curl, you're going to be looking to throw to him. You always want to throw to the inside curl if they both do. Cover 0, once again, it's going to be the same look. And now the free period. So now we're just going to be looking at how it can be run versus different things. Probably the right read there was the seam read on the post, but both of them came open. That was a great play by Jacoby Ford, who has an amazing spec catch, surprisingly. Here we're seeing Ford drop back. Whenever you see Ford drop back, it's going to be that curl. That happens with cover 0, and it happens with cover 4. See here, I should throw it. Yeah, there we go. We're going to throw it to that and just get it out. The longer you hold on to it, if there's no one in the flat, someone's coming down on the blitz, and they're covering deep pretty well. So just get it out, move on, next play. But if this play destroys cover 3. Versus cover 3, it's like a really good version of curl flat. Maybe the best version of curl flat. And it just, that bubble really brings down the flat defender. Now they're seeing they're all manned up across, so we're going to look for that first. And that's going to be pretty consistently there. And that's Tavon Austin making these catches on those inside curls. He doesn't have the best hands in the world. He has like a 70 catch in traffic. He's still consistently catching all of these inside curls. Jacoby Ford out here, it doesn't matter that he's Jacoby Ford with whatever his catching is, because he's catching it in space. And a lot of guys are like, well, yeah, but this would be even better if you had Brandon Marshall and you had, Alshon Jeffrey and you had Megatron. Like, that would just be, like, so sick, dude. And then maybe Kevin White. Like, I love all those guys. Those guys are all great. But what you really want with this offense is you want a bunch of small, elusive guys that can make these moves after the catch. Because you're going to be throwing it to space. You're going to be throwing it to an open hole. Occasionally on a couple of these, you're going to need a little bit of catch in traffic. You don't need to be 6'5" or have a 99 spec catch. You do not need those things. You need like an 80 catch in traffic, and you need a good amount of elusiveness, agility, and acceleration. Speed, I would say, isn't even as important as those other two. I would take a guy that has an 88 speed but has, like, Edelman. I would take Edelman over I would take Brandon Marshall. Especially for this offense. And here, Jacoby Ford used to be the fastest guy in the game at one point. He's a 93 speed, still able to run past everyone.